Hi, everyone. I'm Nancy.
And I'm Stephanie.
And if you enjoy our show, please like and subscribe.
And hit that notification bell. I lost the bell in all the excitement from last night's concert.
We still need to do the song, though. We love you, Barry. We're also on Instagram at TWiN, and you can also find us on X. We had such a good time last night.
The
at
best.
The Barry Manilow concert. We are going to tell you all about it.
It keeps getting better.
He blew me away. He blew me. I thought I was going to get like a notch down from what I saw last time because he is getting older.
He just got better.
Guys, I'm not
how he
saying this
does it.
because I like Barry Manilow. He dances, and he doesn't just like dance.
He moves his hips.
He dances, and he hit every single high note
while playing piano.
Long. Like he just kept going.
Okay, we'll show you the video after the show. How about that?
Unreal. Okay, so
Nancy put this awesome video together.
We found out he's going to have his last residency at the Westgate in Vegas. Luckily, we have a house in Henderson. He's going to be there in September, October, November, and December. We're going to try to go every single month because I'm telling you, you have to see this.
If you have like anxiety, depression, you go see Barry Manilow, you get these endorphins the next day.
I'm telling you,
I'm fine.
Yeah, so we'll show you guys the video and we'll tell you how much fun we had right after this. But first, we need to do a call to action.
Yes.
I had a whole show ready today, you guys, on Harry in Angola. I had a whole thing on the Halo Trust and how they've been called out for racism and bullying in the past as an organization. Angelina Jolie got off the board of trustees for reasons. I have dirt on the new president of Angola. I have all this stuff, but we're going to have to wait till tomorrow because this is kind of a big deal. Oprah went on Kelly Ripa's podcast. And I didn't even know Kelly Ripa had a podcast.
I had no idea.
Chalk it up to things that I just don't give an S about. But she has a podcast. Oprah goes on. And she tells this story that People Magazine picks up. She word for word the story. But if you want, you can actually hear the clip. I'm not going to play it because I don't want to hear Oprah and Kelly Ripa's voice.
That's torture.
It's after going from Barry Manilow to that. I'm not going to do that to my ears.
No.
The gist of it is referring to this Easter Instagram post that Meghan put up this year.
And don't you love that Oprah gets asked Meghan questions wherever she goes now?
That's going to happen forever.
I love that.
I love it that Gwyneth Paltrow does.
Oh,
Mindy Kaling.
So satisfying.
Do you know who will never get asked
a
Meghan question? Barry Manilow.
Nope. It's like wearing a scarlet letter.
It really is. Oh my God, it is. It totally is. So she's talking about this duck story. If you guys don't remember, Meghan on Easter posted this really weird video of her barefoot popping out of the bushes while this mama duck and baby ducks go across this road. And Meghan just went,
never saw a duck in her life.
Yeah, like she just lost her mind. We didn't really understand why she was doing this. It was very strange, very weird.
Erratic behavior.
Yeah. Two things could have happened. Either Oprah was lying about this story that we're about to tell you, or Harry, Meghan, and Oprah all committed a felony in the state of California.
Ding, ding, ding.
That wouldn't be the first time that Harry has committed a felony in the state of California. If you remember, in his book, he somehow got the remains of the child that Meghan had miscarried. The hospital gave him the remains for some reason, even though that's illegal in the state of California. He then drove it out to a tree.
Yes.
Not on his own property, on someone else's, and he buried the remains. Again, a felony. You cannot bury remains in the state of California.
What is wrong?
Okay, so this looks like another felony, a lot better documented this time because we have pictures, we have firsthand account from Oprah, unless she's lying. I'm not going to read you the whole article, but it goes on about, this one Easter, I get a call from Harry, Prince Harry. Yeah, we know who you're talking about. On Easter Saturday, and he says, sorry to bother you, O. Isn't that sweet? They call her O too.
M-H and O.
Cute. But we have a duck problem here. The media mogul recounted doing her best British accent to impersonate the prince. That's nice because British people love it when you impersonate them.
When you mock anyone, they love it.
A duck had come into their yard and laid their eggs and had these chicks. She continued in Harry's voice, and he said, our pond is a stream. Now, I don't believe that for a second. We talked about their pond. I told you guys, our mom has a fountain in her backyard. We have a fountain in our backyard.
We have a pool in our backyard.
We have a pool in Henderson. It's expensive for you to keep that stuff clean. So in our opinion,
filtration. We
saw their little koi pond. In our opinion, we don't know if their filtration system is as up to date as it could be. That's our opinion.
It looks more like a moat.
Yeah, so he's saying his pond is a stream. I don't buy that. I saw the picture on the Zillow thing. It looked like a pond. We don't have a pond. So can we bring the ducks over to your pond? Winfrey agreed, sharing that her BFF Gayle King's grandchildren were visiting over the holiday weekend because Gayle spends more time with Oprah than she does with her actual husband, allegedly. So I immediately go over to the California Fish and Wildlife page. This is very easy to find. I did not even have to hunt for this, okay? No. And I saw all the things you're supposed to do if you encounter birds that have their little either the ducklings with the ducks,
the chicks,
or the chicks. And you guys remember this? It was like a month ago where I was telling you how my dogs had found a little baby bird that fell out of that pine tree in my neighbor's yard, and how my dad was over and how I was freaking out. I bring the dogs in, and then my instinct is to go help the baby bird, but then I heard the mama freaking out. And then my dad runs to me and he goes, leave it alone.
Yes.
He goes, Nancy, do not go near that little bird because the mom is going to get it. He goes, trust me, come back in an hour. I guarantee they'll both be gone. He was right.
Yes.
Now, my dad is from the Pacific Northwest. He grew up in Seattle. He lives in Portland. He knows what he's talking about pretty much everything. But he was very right about that day. So in my head, if I saw a duck lay her eggs, I do not immediately call Oprah if I want to relocate them. I would call the Fish and Wildlife Center. Now, that's just me, or my dad, or call my dad.
Kirk Sidley.
And he would probably say, well, Nancy, don't touch those eggs. So what does Harry and Meghan do? They say, we want to bring them over to your house. And then Oprah thinks it's a great idea because, my grandchildren can then have something to look at and play at. Yeah. This is what it says on the website. It says, you may not destroy nests with eggs or chicks inside. So what Harry and Meghan did was they took the little baby ducks out of the nest or around its nesting area. After about 25 days of incubation, the chicks will hatch. Within 24 hours, the mother will lead her chicks to water, keep children and pets, I know Oprah has dogs, away from the duck family.
Absolutely.
Okay, but Oprah wants Gayle's grandchildren to immediately go look at this little Easter parade we got going on. It continues. Upon the Sussex's arrival, things took an unexpected turn. As he opens the door, oh my God.
How scared.
He put the scared mama duck and her babies in a car.
That's awful.
And moved them away from the only home they had ever known. The mama duck flies out.
I'm sure.
That was the one thing my dad was concerned about. He said, Nancy, don't get near the bird because then the mom won't want to go near it. And he's got all the baby ducks in a box. Oh. He put them in a hot car and a hot box, allegedly.
She's saying it.
Yeah. We're chasing the mama duck who is in the front yard and has flown to the other side. So they're chasing and scaring this mama duck. We've got her ducks. So they've got her ducks. They're like, look at what we got here. Harry's running after. Meghan gets out. She's running after, chasing the mom and trying to get her to come back to her ducks.
Do you know how scary that would be?
You know what is even more scary? This is all we heard then. We don't hear the rest of the story. We don't know what's going on, Stephanie.
Oh my God.
Okay, so I go look on what to do if you're in this situation. The website tells you.
Jeez.
If you're trying to get your ducks out of your area, leave the gate open to make it easy for the ducks to exit.
Let them do it themselves.
You may quietly escort ducks out. Quietly escorting ducks out does not mean putting the babies in a box and throwing the mom in your car. Be careful not to scare the mother away from the chicks. So you got Oprah, you got Harry, and you got Meghan chasing after this mom.
Probably the grandkids too, I would imagine, just running around screaming. I mean, we see how he treats horses.
Yeah. If you are unable to remove the ducks from the area, call a licensed wildlife rehabilitator to physically remove the ducks.
Seems like they know what they're doing.
Let me tell you another story. I once had a squirrel that ended up in my attic.
Yeah.
This is when I was next door. And I was watching Stephanie's dog, Rocky. This is before I had Levi, my English. This is a long time ago. And Rocky hears something. The squirrel had gotten into the walls. And I'm freaking out. My ex-husband, he's at class. He has to take the Oregon bar. So he would do night classes. I'm freaking out. Do you think I called like a pest control and external? No, I called the wildlife center in Oregon, very easy. And they had somebody come trap it. And then they let me even see, because I go, what are you going to do? They go, well, we have to release it in the area because that's probably where it lives.
Yeah.
And they just release it and it goes off. Look how easy that was. Look how easy that was.
Seems logical too.
Yeah.
Man.
So I go over and I try to get some advice from actual professionals or people who have dealt with this situation before, because I'm like, I'm not crazy, right? Like, this doesn't seem kosher. It's a federal law due to the Migratory Bird Treaty Act. They can't relocate them, and unfortunately, neither can you. You leave them where they are. Contact your fish and wildlife department and see if they have a solution. Nowhere does it say in that migratory bird treaty to bring it over to Oprah Winfrey's house, especially Oprah, who's a little shady.
In a car.
She's a little shady.
In a car.
There is nothing you can do, and definitely do not feed them bread. Just let nature be.
Yes.
I know they are cute and all, yet you kind of just have to leave them alone. A nice bowl of peas or Gosling crumbles and some fresh water is good.
I remember when we bought that squirrel house.
Yeah.
Have you gone back there and even looked at it lately?
No,
because you have to let the squirrels feel comfortable in their house. You don't keep going back and forth.
Yeah, they're not like pets that you can like look
No,
at. It's
they're
wildlife.
behind a gate.
It's wildlife.
It's wildlife.
I used to volunteer at a wildlife rehab facility.
There you go.
We would commonly get calls about ducklings in unsafe areas. So Harry and Meghan are saying that they felt their whatever pond that they have in their backyard was unsafe. We would catch them. We would put them in the appropriate lake. So they would come. The facility would come. Contact your local wildlife rescue for advice.
Yes.
Big warning. You must always catch the mom first. If she gets spooked and flies away, then the ducklings are orphaned.
That's so sad. That is so sad. And also, they also say because of the scent, like Harry's scent is now on those ducklings.
Yeah.
The scent of the box. The mom's going to get like, what is this?
Yeah. I'm starting to believe that this is Harry and Meghan's property. This is definitely not Oprah's property. This is Harry and Meghan trying to trap them. I think we know now what's going on. I don't think this is Oprah's property. So this is before we saw them get to Oprah's property. So for all we know, they never found the mom. The mom never went back to the ducklings, and we don't know where the ducklings are. I am calling for a welfare check on that duck family. Because Oprah, you would think this would be very exciting for her. I mean,
Yeah.
you don't get a duck family every day. You
pictures.
take pictures.
Yeah.
It was important enough to tell on the Kelly Ripa podcast.
It was important enough to mention on Easter with Meghan.
It was just a photo op, and
They
they caught
We
ducks.
all had speculation back then about what that was about. Oh, on Easter Sunday,
Yeah.
look, pop it up with ducklings.
So let's look at the law that they're breaking. Mallards are protected under the Migratory Bird Treaty Act of 1918. It is illegal for any person to take, possess, transport.
Uh-oh.
There you go. Active nests with eggs or chicks. Okay, it was an active nest with chicks. May not be touched or destroyed without a permit from the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service. Guys, I am really concerned about that. And that's why we are making this video today, because we need your help. We need to get this out there. We realize we have a platform, but we also know that you have a platform too. Now, the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service is on Twitter X. So is the California Department of Fish and Wildlife. I want you to look at those handles right now. The California one is at California DFW. We can say what's going on and tag them. The U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service is at USFWS. Make sure you tag them. They also each have their own website that you can email them, okay? Because Stephanie and I are just two people. We need your help too. Tell the government what happened. This is animal abuse, just so they could get an Instagram picture. Did you guys hear about that girl who went to Australia? She was a TikTok influencer. And just so she could get a TikTok video, she picked up a baby wombat while the mom was like 5 feet away, and the wombat is like chasing after its baby. She's holding the baby. The woman's not allowed back in Australia ever. If she goes back, she's going to be arrested. Her life as a TikTok influencer is over. Now, why shouldn't Harry and Meghan have the same consequences? Because as far as I'm concerned, until I see that mama duck with her baby ducks, or if I see any proof that those are okay, I'm not going to be satisfied.
No.
And I'm not doing this because I dislike Harry and Meghan. I'm doing this because I care about the environment.
I think we've proven our love for animals.
I care about animals.
I think we've proven that, right?
Yeah.
I don't think Meghan and Oprah and Harry have proven anything.
Yeah. You cannot use animals as an anecdote on the Kelly Ripa podcast, as an anecdote on Instagram, as an Instagram post to get clicks and likes and attention. This needs to stop. This angers us. So please, please, please. And I wanted to show you guys the penalty if they ended up getting prosecuted for this, which they should. Felony violations may result in fines up to $250,000 for individuals, $500,000 for organizations, and up to 2 years in prison. This is for breaking the Migratory Bird Treaty Act, which, in our opinion, they did.
Girl, you belong in prison.
Look, I'm really upset about this, guys. So please do what you can on your end. Use the screenshots we just provided. It's really easy to find like all that information on the wildlife, u.gov, whatever it is. And just let us know if we can help in any way. But like I said, there's only 2 of us. We made this video, but we just hope, like, if you have a TikTok page and you want to like take our video and clip it or whatever and use it for your page, go for it. We want you to use it. Like, this is all up for grabs. All this content is up for grabs. So please, guys, please get this out there. Make your own videos. If YouTubers, you're watching this right now, make your own video. Please, let's get this out there.
Thank you.
Now let's get to our night, just to have a little bit of good news. Barry was great. He was great. I mean,
Barry Manilow is the greatest living performer on this planet. That's my opinion.
You can't get like, look,
Give
I
me
know
somebody
people love
else.
Taylor Swift and Beyonce, but you guys, I I just don't see them singing like that. I hear
Bringing
auto-tune.
so much love into the room too. It's like
Yeah.
he brought people together last night.
And he kept talking about his grandparents, and then he tells this story about his grandpa and how like he loved his grandparents so much and how much he misses them.
Did
and it just reminded me
he's
of
saying,
like,
this one's for you.
This one's for you for his grandpa, and he even played a little sound of his grandpa and him in Brooklyn, and it was just so. He goes, my grandparents, I love them so much. They helped raise me, and oh my God, it was just a night
to remember.
We'll never forget. And I just can't wait to see you soon, Barry, because we're going to see you again.
Yes. And Nancy put together this awesome video of our night. So here you go. Enjoy.
We are on our way to go see Barry Manilow at the Moda Center. This is so exciting. Dad, of course, is driving us. Say hi, Dad.
Hello.
Don't look at the camera, Dad. You're driving.
I'm the chauffeur.
But he is our Uber tonight. Somebody wanted to get an Uber, and I was like, dude, then we have to talk to them. This way Dad knows that we're just going to be like in the zone of seeing Barry Manilow.
But you know why we have a heat wave, right?
It's 100
Barry
degrees.
is in town.
I just hope Barry's going to be okay and he doesn't overheat at any point.
The last concert your mother and I went to, as far as what you call a concert, you guys were little. You were probably 4 or 5 years old, and you stayed with your grandmother, so it had to be, whatever. Anyway, and we went with Lynn Aronson and Lee Aronson. We all went and saw Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young. And and Neil Young, it was Crosby, Stills, and Nash, but Neil Young showed up unexpectedly. It's also Gordon Lightfoot was with them.
Okay. This entire car ride has consisted of Dad telling us all the concerts that he's been to. Even now, when I have come so far, I wonder where you are. I wonder why it's still so hard without you, even now. So many people here to see Barry that there is a line to actually get into the Moda Center, but this isn't helping my social anxiety at all. Mom, you did a great job. We have our little section above everyone. I don't have to be in a sea of people. My anxiety level is at like a 5 or 6. So good job, Mom. Good job. believer, let it shine, shine, shine all around the world. Dad's gonna get in a car accident. Shine, shine, shine all around the world.
Just amazing.
Yeah.
Just amazing. You again, go to a concert and walk out of there without a smile, then there's something mentally wrong with you, right? If you don't walk out of there with this huge smile on your, my cheeks are hurting me.
Yeah. Now, what I'm going to do in Vegas, because now that I know,
Thank you, Karen, by the way.
Yeah,
we want to
thank
give
you.
a special shout out to Karen, because without Karen, we would have never even known this was going on.
Yeah.
So it was 100 degrees at 5 o'clock yesterday in the city of Portland.
He did great.
We were there were people standing outside still trying to get tickets.
Hot.
It was 100 degrees. That's why I wore my hair up. I never wear my hair
now
up.
in Vegas, now that I have broken the seal and I did not have the anxiety I thought I was going to have, because where we sat was great for me to go for the first time in a while to a big concert like that.
Now she's got Vegas.
Now I know that I can get an aisle seat right up close to him.
Well,
because
it's so small.
This is the thing. I want to dance. Stephanie and I had nobody in front of us, but the problem is there were people behind us, and they were older people, and I respect my elders. And when I saw that they did not want to stand up to dance, I respected that. I wasn't going to be one of those jerks who stood up the whole time and danced. I didn't even stand for Copacabana, but I'm going to tell you this right now. In Vegas, I plan on dancing in the aisles the entire time.
I was front row in Vegas. I didn't sit once.
Yeah, and so I know
I was
now,
up the whole time.
Yeah, I know now, because the other two times I've been able to stand because the people behind me were standing too. But these people did not want to stand, and I respect that. At the end, I stood.
Yes.
Because I was like,
the confetti, the
and I knew
streamers.
because I'd been before, I knew the confetti was going to drop, but like I even looked behind me, remember, and I said, is it okay if I stand? Because I really did feel bad. But other than that, I couldn't dance. So Vegas, I'm going to put my dancing shoes on.
But buckle up, Vegas.
Yeah, so we had a great time, guys.
It was so fun.
We
Thank
could
you,
have brought
Mom.
all of you.
This
Thank
was
you, Mom and Dad.
our birthday gift from our parents.
Yeah,
we love
thank
you
you
so
so
much.
much.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
This,
and we love you,
night.
Barry.
We love you, Barry.
Oh God, you are so great. You
Greatest
really are.
performer in the
you
world.
really are. We're not just saying that. You really are. I don't think you're watching this, but seriously, it's so much.
I have so much love for him.
I do
you
too.
know, just
I do
affection for him.
Yeah.
And his talent.
God, he's so
just
good.
amazing.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, guys.
We will see you tomorrow. We love you so much. This one's for you, wherever you are.